Hey guys, today is January 20, 2026 and we are going to solve another problem on BFS, which is number of islands. Problem number 200 on lead code. So what is given that we have to find all the island in this grid where a land is denoted by 1 and water is denoted by 0. So what we have to, okay, number of island. So it is a standard BFS problem, so we start directly. We are our we are what we are going to do is a traversal in our grid. For that we are making a double for loop grid dot size j plus plus, and for in each of the following what we're gonna do is to call a function if we are on land. If grid of I, I and j is a grid of is a one is a land, then call a function bfs breadth first search, which will take our I, j, our grid. Okay. So before calling that, we are making a variable int global variable. We need a global variable which is counter, and a void type function which is our bfs. What will it will have int I, int j, vector of characters, which is we will take as a reference to save memory grid. In a pretty standard BFS, we need to declare a queue of characters. Queue of characters. No, actually, what we not need a queue of character. A we need to store that index number. So we need a pair of integer, integer. Queue of int, pair of int whose name is q. Okay, q dot q dot push. It's a pair I, j. And instead of using another graph to another visited graph, what we are going to do is to update this grid. How? Just we simply make grid of I, j to a 0. That means that land is covered. Okay. As we move forward, let me push this here. As we move forward, and let me push this here. So, okay. As we move forward, what we're going to do now is a BFS. So while q dot size is greater than 0 or is not empty, then in a variable size store the size of q, our q, and then another for loop for n I is equal to 0, I is less than instead of I, I'm using variable k to not get confused. K is less than size k plus plus. Every time what we have to do is to, okay, we have an index in q. Then what we do is to search it up, search it down, search it left, and search it right. Okay, this we have to do. How can we have to do this? Okay, let's start thinking. First we need to empty the queue of the first element. Pair of int int temp is equal to q dot whatever is in the front of q, store this here. Okay, row is temp dot first, and column is temp dot second. These are the function of a queue here. Sorry. Okay, now what we have to do, int int here, int here. Okay, so in for loop, now we have an index and we check for its upside. How we go up to index? Column stays same and the row is row minus 1. But first we have to check, is that index possible? If r minus 1 is greater than 0 and it's a water, it's a land, and and grid of row r minus 1 col column is a land. Okay, then what we have to do? We have to push that position into a queue. Q dot push r minus 1 comma c column. Okay, mark that as visited. For that, grid of r minus 1 column c as a water. Now it's traveled. It is for up. Similarly for down, we're gonna do up down. If r plus 1, but it must be less than. But we can't exceed the row. So that we check our row. Row number 2, grid dot size. We can't exceed the grid dot size. And it's also a, let me copy this. And that position must also a land. Then what we have to do is to q dot push r plus 1 and a column, and mark that as visited. Similar for left. For left, what we have to check? We need to move up a step, a column forward. So c plus 1 must be less than grid any element grid 0 dot size, and grid of our column plus 1 must be a land. Then we have to push row and column plus 1, and we have to mark it as visited the same element. This is for left, and for the right we have to move a column backward. C minus 1 must be less than, must be greater than 0. When we are moving backward, we can't move less than 0. There is no index below 0. Below 0. That's why we need equal to less than or equal to 0. We less than or equal to 0. Okay. Column minus 1 and column minus 1, each must be a land. Then we have to push that index for further search, and a minus here convert it to a water. We have to convert it to a water. So for the next time, the double for loop running our main function, do not call it again. And when we done with this for loop, that means that means we have when we finally covered an island after for loop, semicolon, semicolon, semicolon. Okay. After that complete while okay size. Okay. After the complete for loop, we need to increase our counter, that regarded as one element, and after while loop we have to return nothing because it's a void time function, and after here the for loops we have to return the counter. Let's see if this works. I'm not sure about the counting of, let's check here. uh, PLE something is running off. If int I is equal to 0, I is equal to size I plus plus j plus plus BFS, if grid is I of j is a 1, I j comma grid. Okay, and I j vector of grid for q dot front. Oh, we are not popping the q, that where it is PLE coming. Okay, now wrong answer. Output 9, output is coming 9, but expected is 1. Where's the error? Output is 9, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, output is 9. What is doing here? If we move to grid, if we are at this element, okay, this is new, we search it, we insert this in Q. This is same, this is same. Okay, if this is a 1, then traverse this. Okay, this is the same element, but okay, so error, I check GPT the answer, and the error is that we can't put the counter here because here the DFS is calling each other. So whenever I hit a land, I put the counter plus plus here and return the counter from here. Let's submit this. Okay, it is accepted. Another thing I have done. Let's submit this, and definitely it will submit. Okay, runtime error, error, runtime error. What that means? I matched up, I think. What I'm doing. So the error is for J column we need a 0 here. Use this test case. I think we need to use this test case. And now try to run it. Let's again submit it. Hopefully this time work. Okay, I think the tile material is been done. Accepted. Okay. So that's for today. Thanks for watching.